Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are. This is Bubbles. Welcome to Karatbars International. In this segment, you are going to learn about branding cards, design your own cards. That's exactly what it means. You can personalize your very own card. This is great for a variety of reasons, causes, whether sports teams, fundraising, individual, corporate. If you're an organization, maybe you want to create a branded gold card for an incentive or reward, VIP cards, luxury business card. Again, your very own personalized gold card. It has 1 gram of 24 karat gold bullion, 999.9 finest, available in quantities of 1, 10, 25, 50, and 250. The more cards that you purchase, the cheaper the price point is on a per card basis. I really love this process. I'm very excited about it. I think it's because it taps into my creative side. And I just love, almost like an artist, starting with a blank canvas and pulling different elements together to hopefully help, whether it's a client or a fellow team partner, create something beautiful that will serve as a great memory and collector's item for years and years to come, while also helping one accumulate a proven store of value, which is gold. So getting started, what is your vision? This is where I partner with people to really start thinking about at the very beginning. What is your vision? What is the purpose of designing your gold card? What would you like to achieve? Do you want the content to be the same or different for each side of the card? You can design the card in such a way that the same content will be on both sides, or it can be different. There's no change in cost if you decide to have a different side design. Do you have any pictures that you would like to use for your designs? What verbiage would you like to include on the card? Do you have any website references that you would like to be used to draw inspiration from? And so the next question that I like to ask people, there are some people who are very creative and they have an artistic side. They can design their own card, or maybe they have resources to do so. If that's the case, that's great. You can design your own card and then proceed with ordering your card. If you are that person who needs assistance with pulling things together, pulling your vision together into a design, that's fine too. Next steps, will be shared on the following slide. If you're the person who needs design assistance, first send an email request to hello@teambubbles.com. In your email, include the following. How many designs will you need? Will you need 1, meaning that you want your content to be the same on both sides? Or do you need 2, meaning that you want different content on each side of your card? I'm working with a client now who is working on 2 different cards, but the client wants 2 different designs on both cards, so that's a total of 4 designs. I am sharing that example just so you can get a visual of what I mean in terms of how you should prepare your email. What's the goal? What's the purpose of your design project? Include any pictures, text, etc., website references that can assist with the design, anything that you would want us to use in the process of designing your project. We will review the information and confirm the project details and send an invoice. It's very economical to get your design done. The goal is not to make a profit by any means. I think of this as a value add service to those who really want to get a design done, but maybe don't have the resources to do so, or just, would like just a different spin. And so this is more to just help others in this regard. Design work begins upon receipt of payment, and then upon design completion, we will guide you through the next steps to move your designs to production. If you're the person who's familiar with the process, who just needs a design and then you're going to go on your merry way, that's great. We encourage that, but I'm all for knowledge sharing. I'm all for, helping others. So if you've never participated in this process before, I don't mind walking you through how to move your cards to production. And typically how that works, I would copy you on all of the communications just so you can see how I communicate with the branding team. And then for your next project, if you opt to do it yourself, then that's perfect. Or if you would like us to do it or assist you with that, then that's no problem as well. Once your designs are in place, you will then order your branding cards. So instead of ordering your classic Karatbars or a special Karatbars, you are going to order a branded Karatbar in the quantity that you desire. You will do this by going to www.karatbars.com, log into your account, go to product purchase. Product purchase is towards the top of your screen. Click on create your own card. Select branding card quantity. What quantity do you want? And then purchase the card. There may be an instance where the quantity that you need might not be reflected, but you can always just get one quantity of this amount and then another quantity of another amount to arrive at the desired quantity that you need. So for example, in the past, there's been an instance where I needed 15 branded cards. The option that best fits that was ordering a block of 10 branded cards and then ordering 5 1-gram branded cards, which got me to 15. So I just wanted to share it with you. Don't be alarmed if the amount that you need isn't reflected in a specific quantity. You can always select different buckets of cards to get to the number of cards that you need. Once you order your cards and check out, process the order, you are going to receive an email confirmation of your order. Obtain the order number from your confirmation. And if you are in need for me to help you with moving your card to production, send that order number to me, or you are going to use that order number yourself when you reach out to the branding card department. So moving designs to production, we will send an email to branding@karatbars.com. This is an example email that you can use when sending your email. Hello, please process my branding card order. Include the order number from your email confirmation. Attach are the designs with and without the gold ingots. When the branding team finalizes your design, they are going to submit your design images with the gold bar ingot. So it will be a picture. It's not the real thing. It's just a graphic of the gold ingot bar within your design. When I send the email to branding, I like to include 2 different sets of designs. The design without the gold bar in it, and then the design with the gold bar in it, so that they can see where I want the gold bar to be placed, so that when they come back with the final designs, then they would have known where the gold bar should be, so that when the gold cards are produced, the actual gold bar is placed where you want it to be on your design. The branding team will finalize the designs. They will ask you for your approval, and once you approve the final designs, they will submit your order to the production team, who will process the order. You will receive a shipping tracking notice so that you can track your branded cards from the corporate office. Remember, our delivery partner is FedEx. Additional notes in terms of branding cards. Again, I've mentioned this previously. You can have one order that captures, well, I did not mention this previously, but you can have one order that captures various designs. So in the example where I shared, I ordered 15 cards, I might have 3 different designs for that order. I can instruct the branding team that X amount of cards go with this design, X amount of cards go with this design, X amount of cards go with this design. As long as I am matched to the total number of cards that I've purchased, gold cards that I've purchased, then you can include multiple designs within one huge order. You do not have to order the cards separately to make that happen. Additionally, build up your branding card portfolio. I love when I'm out and about pulling out my briefcase, my Karatbars briefcase, and showing people the variety of cards that I've worked on as a result of branding. And it gives people a viewpoint of what they can really do when they can see the different designs. So if you can, if you're, for whatever reason, I don't know what the reason would be when you're processing a branding card, whether as a gift or reward or fundraiser. If you can, order an extra card for yourself so that you can build up your branded card portfolio. Lastly, be conscious of intellectual property. This is not something that's common to most people, but try to keep this in the back of your mind, especially if you are designing a card for a company or anyone who has intellectual property rights as it relates to any types of logos or IP that you would want to use. For example, you can't just create a card with Pepsi on it, or that would be without their permission. That would be a violation of their intellectual property. You would need to have permission in place to use their IP, or you can't use it at all. That can result in not so nice things if you violate someone's intellectual property. So just be sure to be mindful of that when you're designing branding cards if you have questions on that regard. I'm not an IP attorney by any means, but I am an inventor. I'm blessed to have become that as a result of my corporate experience. So I am versed in that space. And so if you have any questions on that note, feel free to reach out to me and I'll do my best to help you or point you to the right resource. These are examples of some of the branding cards that we've completed in the past. Black History Month. This one was completed for a team partner who wanted to create a card for a gift to a restaurant in his city. These are cards that were completed for gifts to various individuals. one of my dear Karatbars colleagues, she created these designs for our pet family moments. And then this card was completed, this design was completed for a museum in Texas, for which we leveraged it for fundraising. Additional cards can be created for just a variety of occasions, retirement, graduation, birthdays. And that's it. I really hope that you dive into this process. It's super cool. It's a great way to get Karatbars into more hands, but just put a personalized touch. I mean, just imagine if someone gave you a card and it had a picture of yourself or it just had that personal touch on it. It would just pull on your heartstrings a little differently. And so definitely leverage the branded card product offering for, the variety of occasions that I've reviewed previously. And if you have any questions on this topic, definitely reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to assist you further. Thank you so much, and I will see you at the top.